Time to bring the bass back.
Mix is the beat of our culture. Your music.
I thank God for the opportunity to make music and for that music to be on a platform and people to come out and love.
Your stories.
It's gold for the Philippines.
The next generation of creators, artists, and filmmakers.
We bring you the latest and greatest impacting people from our community.
Spotlighting inspiring content from Generation Mix.
It's just a true honor to be able to do this, especially with all the great Filipino talent here.
Discover fresh artists first from around the world. Uniquely Filipino.
Step back three. He has got that.
Mix is the beat of our culture.
Hello everyone, good morning from Manila. I'm Ai de la Cruz from the #1 music channel in the Philippines, Mix, and for today we have a special guest with us joining us from Atlanta, Georgia. If you still haven't heard his songs yet, I'm telling you guys, he is going to be your next favorite artist. He is a very talented artist, and he actually got everyone's attention on TikTok with his breakthrough song Empty House, and since then he's also released other songs. Other songs have become viral, like Stupid Face as well, and now he's back with another viral track called Butterflies, and he released it with a beautiful music video as well. It currently has millions of streams on Spotify and even a lot of video replies on TikTok, so I'm really excited to know more about this gentleman right here. Please join me in joining us from Atlanta, Georgia. Please welcome Abe Parker. Hi, Abe.
Hey.
Thank you so much
Hey,
for joining.
so
How
really
are you?
quick, in my ears, I'm getting a weird, I can't hear what you're saying very well.
Ooh, okay, that is not a good sign. But maybe, how about you can leave the link and then come back. Maybe that will fix the problem. So I'll be here waiting. All your Filipino fans will be waiting for you. So just leave the link now and then just come back right away. Okay? But
Let
then,
me
as you
see.
said,
So
you
for some
couldn't
reason, in my
understand.
ears, everything is super low. It's like an octave lower. Your voice
Ooh,
sounds like really low.
okay. So maybe check the chat box. And then I'll be typing here, leave the link first, then come back. So to everyone watching, this is proof that this is live. We really are talking to him right now at this very moment. As you can see in his background,
Okay,
it
I'll be
is
right back
nighttime
then.
over there. Okay, we will see you there later. Let's Google what time is it in Atlanta, Georgia right now. Time now. It is apparently 9:08 p.m. So there, as you can see, it is nighttime over there, and it is 9:08 a.m. here. So it's completely the opposite here. Okay, so thank you so much for joining us, everyone. As I said earlier, trust me, he's gonna be your next favorite artist because that's what happened to me when I was researching about him. I was listening to his songs, I was stalking him online. I loved his posts, I loved his music. So I'm sure you'll be having the same experience as well. Abe, hi, welcome
Hey,
back.
we're
Can you hear me
back.
well?
Yeah, I do. Yeah, it was so funny. It was like an octave lower. You were like, "Ruh, ruh, ruh."
Well, thank you for not thinking that was my actual voice. But hi, Abe. We're so glad to have you here on Mix. Would you like to greet all of your Filipino fans who are watching right now?
Yeah, of course. I just want to say thank you guys so much for being on right now, and thank you so much for all the love on my song Butterflies. It's been crazy. I really don't know what to say except for thank you and thank you.
Well, we are glad to receive your thanks. We know that it's very genuine because actually, to everyone watching, for those who don't know, when you see the top countries that stream Abe's songs, #1 is Indonesia, #2 is the Philippines. So
Right.
you have a lot of fans here, Abe. Have you ever been to the Philippines?
I have not, and I am in the process of getting my passport right now.
Yes. Well, we hope you can visit soon. And what was like your initial reaction when you found out that, most of your listeners or like the top countries who listen to your songs are in Southeast Asia?
I mean, I was shocked. I was surprised. I did a little digging though, and I talked with my manager and some other people, and a lot of different artists that are kind of the same vein that I'm in also are really big in the Philippines. And that was just really, really cool to see a lot of the artists that I kind of aspire to be, have big audiences there, and just to know that people in the Philippines like my music too means a lot.
I love how you really researched and asked around, and you didn't just accept things and just you just knew that okay, maybe I have fans there, but you really took the time to get to know the country and our preferences. Well, I will tell you, Abe, at I think it took me like 5 minutes on your page to for me to love you and your music,
Oh,
because Filipinos love very relatable lyrics. We love heartbreak songs. We love being emotional, and we can really feel your artistry in your songs. So thank you so much for releasing them. Now let's talk about that. How did this all start? Where did your love for music come from?
oh wow. Let's see. I started when I was probably 5, and my grandfather gave me a ukulele that he used to play, and I started playing that. My mom kind of helped me. My parents both play music, so I started when I was a little kid, just writing songs about Tyrannosaurus Rexes and about all kinds of stuff. I will not be singing the Tyrannosaurus Rex song today. Thank you very much. Um,
Maybe next time. Okay.
maybe yeah, maybe next time.
Okay, so that is quite peculiar. I mean, usually when kids start playing instruments, they just cover songs and everything, but you started writing your own songs at that early on. I mean, early on in that age of yours.
Yep.
So, okay, from playing the ukulele, how did it transcend to like what you do now? How did you develop your own taste in music? How did you discover your own sound?
Hmm. So I remember, I think one of the biggest moments of my music career is at least like the defining moments was in high school. And there was an auditorium in the high school that we went to. It was one of the oldest buildings in the entire state that we went into. So it was all run down and decrepit and kind of spooky and haunted. But there was a piano in the auditorium, and I would sneak out of study hall and I would go down there and I taught myself how to play piano on that piano there. And I would just spend hours and hours until a teacher would come and yell at me to get back to class. Or, you know, one thing I remember specifically, I was down there playing and the principal came down. And this was so awesome. He came down and he saw me. He was like, "What are you doing?" And I was like, "Just playing piano." And he let me stay. So the principal let me stay, and I guess I kind of am thankful to him to this day for letting me do my thing.
You must have been that good early on for the principal to like disregard the rules for you. It actually kind of reminded me about the Queen's Gambit. I'm not sure if you watched it
Yes.
on Netflix, because
Yeah.
she was skipping school to play
Yep.
chess in the basement. So
Yep. Such
I
a good
guess it
show.
was pretty similar in your case. So now, how would you describe your sound? I mean, I know you also started producing songs for other artists as well, and you must have delved into different genres, different styles, different sounds. So how were you able to finally decide on what you wanted for yourself?
That's such a great question. I've done so many different genres. I actually kind of got when I moved to Atlanta, I got my start doing music for other people. So I've done a lot of it was hip hop. I started off doing like hip hop, producing beats, playing session work, writing, doing hooks, and then I did a lot of like Christian music. I would do stuff for the different Christian record labels, and then I started doing like rock and roll music, and I
Hip
played in a
hop, Christian rock and
hip
roll.
hop. Yeah, I played in a punk band in college. Um, I've done all these different genres, but the coolest
Mhm.
thing with what I've been releasing in the past year, like including Butterflies, I almost kind of just, in the best way, like gave up on trying to do anything specific, and I almost just kind of fell back to that, when I was 16 or 17 in high school, sneaking down to the auditorium playing piano, and I just went back to the piano, and I just started writing from that, and I think that's where everything kind of just came from. I just kind of stopped trying to be anybody else It just kind of happened.
Well, that is such an inspiring story. You know, you've been through a lot. You've been, you know, you've experienced different kinds of music, working with different artists, and then you came back to basics. You went back to basics, and now we have your beautiful music out. So let's talk about that. First, how you blew up on TikTok. So how did that all happen? Was that planned? Did you, you know, envision yourself starting from there, or was that like all purely accidental?
You know, TikTok. See, I started taking TikTok seriously about a year ago. So about a
Mhm.
year ago, I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna do it. I'm gonna do the TikTok thing, and the first probably 4 months, it was a real grind. You know, just like trying to figure out what's working. Nothing seemed to work. Um, and then I just started to get some success and started just to figure out the platform. And we actually had before Butterflies, we had four, four songs, 3 or 4 songs that did really well in the States.
Mhm.
And you know, had, you know, multiple videos over 1 million views, and like things were just like crazy. But the cool thing about Butterflies is that that was a song that I wrote about 15 seconds of the song and made a TikTok video. I to be honest didn't think it would go anywhere. I posted it and kind of forgot about it for about a week and a half because I was working on another release at the time. And then I came back to it and I noticed that like 5,000 or 10,000 people had made a video using my song. I was like, that's crazy. And so I posted another video. That one blew up. And before you know it, we had like 100,000 people that had made a, you know, a TikTok to that sound, a lot of them in the Philippines. And it was just such an amazing moment that I guess all I can do is thank you guys and thank God for the, you know, the I don't know how it happened. I'm just grateful and thankful to you guys.
It was truly organic, and it, you know, it's just really a great testament as to how much Filipinos love your music. And now we have it here. So let's talk about the music video that you did for it. So what were your experiences in shooting the music video for Butterflies?
So the music video was so much fun. This was the first video where I had an idea in my head and like I brought it to my team, and it was the first time that like it was almost exactly what I had in my head. Like the vibe of the music video was exactly what I was thinking. I was feeling like we just need to go somewhere where there's like a bunch of butterflies, and it's like kind of like a butterfly sanctuary kind of a place. And it just all worked out. We found a butterfly sanctuary that was about an hour and a half, 2 hours away um, from Atlanta, and we went in. An amazing videographer named Mikel shot the video for us, and it just it worked out really great. And um, the people that shot that were there at the butterfly place, they brought out like butterflies for us in these like cages, so we could like pick our favorite butterflies and like put one on my shoulder and like put one on my hand. And if you guys see the video, you can see the butterflies just kind of chilling all over my keyboard, and it was so cool.
They were so comfortable with you. It was perfect. It was beautiful. How does this relate to the meaning of the song? What is the song about?
So the song is about like, you know, it's like that feeling you have, at least for me, the song is about the feeling you have when you're starting to fall for somebody, but you don't know if they're falling for you yet. And you know, it's like getting butterflies for somebody, but then also like you're kind of scared that, you know, maybe they don't feel the same way, and if you tell them, maybe it ruins the relationship you already have. Um, I wrote it mainly for my wife, um, but you know, I've had a lot of different relationships in the past where like I've just felt like, you know, it didn't go great. I told them how I felt, and they didn't feel the same way. I think a lot of people can relate to that, and that's what made it special.
I agree. It's such a relatable story. Everyone can relate to that. Not knowing if your feelings are being reciprocated, and things not turning out the way you want to. But things have turned out great for your music here in the Philippines. We can't wait to see you here. So while we wait for that, what is your message for all of your Filipino fans?
I mean, how do you say thank you in Filipino?
Okay, I shall teach you. It's salamat.
Salamat.
Yes.
Salamat, salamat, salamat. Thank you so much, guys. I'm so grateful for the love, and I can't wait to come over. We're in the process. I was just on the phone with my management team about what a tour in Southeast Asia looks like, and so we'll keep you guys posted.
You would love it here. You would love the amazing fans, and also we have great beaches for you to try. And we can't wait to have you here and see you perform live. But for now, to everyone watching, please do stream and watch the music video of Butterflies and vote for it on our official website, mix.global, so that it may enter our Mix charts. But that is it for our MYXclusive interview for today. Once again, I'm BJ IE from Mix. Thank you so much for joining us, Abe Parker.
Thank you, guys. Thank you.